Hello everyone, welcome back to Genomics for All, episode 7. Uh, this month, on November 19th, happens to be International Men's Day. And one of the big focus of International Men's Day is talking about men health awareness. And it also happens that November, being Mustache November, especially in the US as it is celebrated, wherein it's called No Shave November in many parts of the world, wherein the idea is to raise awareness of men's health overall, and women also support this awareness campaigns in many ways. So we thought today we will talk about what genomics can do for men's health awareness in general and men's health clinically in particular. We can divide men's health awareness based on what is being talked about in International Men's Day and Mustache November, or Movember as they call it. So one of the topics that are being talked about is about prostate cancer. So now prostate cancer can have two parts to it. One is the inherited part, wherein HOXB13, ATM genes that are inherited from family generation to generation. One can screen them and define the risk of getting prostate cancer in one's lifetime. And the other is the acquired genes, wherein genomics plays a big role because there is a whole family of genes called ETS transcription factors. These transcription factors drive growth, drive cancer. And what happens is these get fused to genes that are responsive for androgen. And that's why its effects is seen in prostate. And that is why it is important to talk about all these issues, because these are very particular diseases of men. And the other part is the testicular cancer. Although it's a very rare form of cancer, testicular germ cell tumor, TGCT as we call it, it's a very rare form of cancer, but it is the number one cancer in young men in the white population. So it's very important to talk about all these men-specific health issues, especially in the Mustache November and particular November 19th, the International Men's Day. The other aspects to where genomics can play a big role is men's mental health. Now, mental health is important for everyone, but when it comes to men, there are some vulnerability factors, some genes that predispose men to mental health issues, especially schizophrenia, bipolar diseases, autism, etc. So now this talking about this male-specific genes, male-specific genomes, and the whole genetics that is driving this male-specific health awareness is very important, particularly in this month and on the International Men's Day, as I said. So we talked about prostate cancer, we talked about testicular cancer, which is a rare form of cancer. We talked about different mental health issues which are important. And now there are other issues, other non-health, if you can call it, like male pattern baldness, for example. Now, this is a very classic case of pattern baldness which affects only men. So now in genetics, how we define is you can have sex limited traits which are present in both the sexes, but limited, the expression comes only in one. You can have sex influence traits wherein the expression is there in both the sexes, but in one of the sex it is more expressed. So those are sex influence traits. And then the final thing is the sex linked traits, wherein for example male pattern baldness, this is very particularly sex linked. It is present on the chromosomes which define the male gender. And then you have Y microdeletions which affect male fertility, for example. So Y chromosome is present only in males, and Y microdeletions affect male fertility. So there are various examples wherein we can go on and talk about men's health awareness, men's sex-specific diseases, gender-specific diseases, etc. So I thought today we will bring up those issues, and I encourage all of you to raise awareness about men's health, men-specific diseases in particular, and how genomics can play a big role by diagnosing, by defining the predisposition, and finally the end goal is to treat using genomics information. So Thank you everyone for supporting our Genomics for All series at My Biome Therapeutics. Bye.